In our rapidly evolving world, success is defined by turning challenges into opportunities. With enough foresight and ingenuity, the complex problems of today can become the achievements of tomorrow. I'm Fred Thompson. From business and technology to healthcare and the environment, join me as we take a closer look inside the workings of the modern global economy. Welcome to Inside Business. I'm Fred Thompson, and I'm Inside Business. Since the dawn of the industrial age, manufacturing has been the cornerstone of American business. Join me as we explore some recent advances in the industry.
Electric motors. Motors that convert electricity into mechanical motion. And our world would not be the same without them.
You name an industry or a product, whether it's a chemical plant, utility company, paper mill, steel mill, or pharmaceutical company, and I'll show you an industry that requires electric motors to operate. It's just that simple.
Not much about the way electric motors work has changed in the last 150 years. Up until as recently as a decade ago, neither had many of the companies that relied on them. That's something Kalamazoo, Michigan-based HECO Industrial Services Group decided it was going to change nearly 30 years ago.
And most of our business in the world of maintenance, repair, and operation, or MRO, came from companies that couldn't track or use their electric motor assets effectively to maintain a consistent production output. We sat down with our significant customer base to get to the root cause of the manufacturing production downtime and found the answer was simple. Most companies didn't have a handle on their own assets. They didn't know how many spares they had or needed as backup in case of an in-service motor failure.
If a motor failed, a replacement was found using the tools of the day: Rolodexes, telephone landlines, and fax machines, all of which took time. Downtime.
TracRat is a web-based system developed by HECO and designed to be customer-friendly on a 24/7 basis. The customer simply tells TracRat the information about a motor, and TracRat searches the database and finds the appropriate motor for replacement. HECO still clings to the survey basis to generate the database, but now the customer can simply access the needed information via the web and set in motion the appropriate asset exchange from any computer location. The selected electric motor repair replacement supplier then reacts to the needs immediately.
What works for in-service motor is just as important for spares.
One of the most important things this system allows us to do is adjust the spare inventory to effectively match production needs. TracRat ensures the customer of adequate timely backups. The opposite is true as well. By defining excess spare inventory, we can expose valuable corporate money tied up in virtually useless assets. HECO and the customer can begin divesting this excess inventory to recoup money better spent on valuable production assets.
Using TracRat, one large pharmaceutical manufacturer was able to reduce its downtime to virtually zero and cut its spending on motor repair and replacement by 80%.
At Success by Design, we prefer to provide unique solutions for our clients that meet their specific needs. In our travels, we've found TracRat, which is extremely flexible and unique in the industry.
TracRat can effectively manage any kind of repairable asset, things like pumps, switch gears, or power transmission units. The system can interface with other computerized maintenance management systems and can even help organizations plan for the future.
TracRat contains historical information such as repair reports, cause of failure trends, or average time between failures for individual motors or a group of motors. TracRat can also define areas within individual plants that experience excessive or repetitive problems and can identify the nature and origin of those problems. Because all reports and information can be stored in TracRat and downloaded, it's not only a great search engine, but a tell-all system for future maintenance and repair operations at individual plants or locations.
If the past is any indication, the future appears bright for TracRat at HECO.
TracRat really is the mouse that roared. We've seen a doubling of our sales in just the last 4 years. But it's the control and savings our software brings to our customers throughout industry that we're most proud of.